Do you plan on being a Vex or Rafa main in Borderlands 4? Well, you are in luck. The Borderlands 4 skill calculator has just released on maxroll.gg. What's going on, guys? B Flatten here with a brand new video, and today we're going to be going over the basics of the skill calculator. Don't worry, no math really needed or included unless you want to maximize your build. I'm going to be throwing the links in the description so that you can follow along and do this skill calculator yourself. First off, you want to go to maxroll.gg here at the top, and you want to go down to the Borderlands 4 planner build release for the beta. You can just click on this link here, Borderlands 4 planner. I'll throw this in the description too. And you will be met with the skill trees. Now, if you want to build Vex, it looks like Vex was already pre-selected, but if you want to switch to Rafa, you just click on the profile, switch to Rafa, and from there you can choose which skill tree you want, which tree you want, which abilities you want, and so on and so forth. You start at the top and you work your way down to the bottom just like normal, and you could choose one augment along your way and one capstone along the way, because it looks like 49 skill points is what we're working with, so we don't have a whole lot of room to jump around. Now we're going to go ahead and just look at Vex really quickly. What you want to do is you want to start off with whatever action skill you want, your active skill, Faze Familiar, Incarnate, or Dead Ringer, or Rafa's 3. Let's go ahead and click on Dead Ringer. We'll click on the tree for Dead Ringer. You can go any tree you want, obviously, but let's go ahead and just make things simple and go to Dead Ringer. And what you want to end up doing is you want to click on your skills, max out your skill points here, choose one augment, one capstone, and there's your build. Congratulations. Signing in, I think you can save your builds as well, but I'm not too worried about that. I just want to mess around with all the trees and such. You get to see what they all do, their percentages and all, which is a pretty great calculator to navigate down. Now, if you're looking for the other two characters, they have not been revealed yet for their trees, and they haven't been tested yet, all their percentages and all, so those will be coming at a later date. My plans moving forward is to make some fun, stupid, silly builds in advance, and maybe you guys will like to play them on launch, who knows. Later on, it looks like you could do a story or a post-story version as well, which is also pretty cool. You could see what her passive does. So Vex is attuned to the elemental type of her current gun, converting all action, skill, and melee damage into that type, which is actually important if you go down the left-hand side here. If it's attuned to corrosive, if it's attuned to fire, that's what this part of the tree is. And yeah, the other cool thing about Vex is that if you are in the Dead Ringer part, if you go down to Dark Pack, you can actually choose a second augment, which is kind of cool. I'm not too big on her augments yet. Obviously, I haven't gone in depth on any of these characters yet, as I just noticed that this is here. But the double augment seems pretty good. Looks like she's going to be our minion character, so there's a lot of flak based related stuff. Like Faze Familiar kind of seems like it kind of seems pretty flak based, based on commanding trouble to blow up or to select an attack. You know, do certain attacks. There's probably a revive one in here somewhere. Critically strike. Enter beast mode. He turns into a badass too, which is kind of Krieg like, but except with yourself, you have a minion to do it. Creates an illusion. Mark his target. So it does not look like there's a revive one. There might be one in the actual skills themselves, but I have not looked over that yet. That's the basic navigation of the skill calculator, though. Click on your character, switch on over. Now we're in Rafa's. You get to see what all Rafa does. It looks like the trees are lined up very differently. 49 skill points. If you want to add a skill, you just click on the left mouse. If you want to remove a skill, right click. If you don't like what you see, you can just reset the tree. And I believe, yeah, as I mentioned, if you sign in, you can probably save your builds as well. If you look at the max roll builds and community builds, you can see what other people have posted and kind of theory crafted. Looks like there's ratings on them as well, so if you see something with a high rating, maybe click on it. Who knows what will happen with that, and go from there. Uh, yeah, like I said, going forward, I'm going to try to make some mock builds for you guys. And just like before, we're going to be making builds, making characters, letting you guys try them out, guns and everything. Um, we're 2 months away now, so Summer Games Fest maybe is when the next one is. I don't know when the date actually is for that for the next two characters, but yeah, we'll see what we have in store from there. I think I'm going to start with Vex because I like minion-based characters, and we'll go from there. My name is B Flattened, and I'm signing on out of here. Take care, all. Laters.